Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to go here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Batting second, the left fielder.
So up next, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
Makes the catch for the out. Here's Trout. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. Here's Shohei Ohtani. The line to kick the pitch. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs, and with guys on his team like Mike Trout and formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 out. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. The 1-1. That one out to right. Renfroe in position. And it's caught for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Ezekiel Duran. The 1-1. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ripped towards third. Tosses across to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Seager stands in now.
Seager.
Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Batting fourth.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
The 2-1. Chopped out in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And a foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Got him swinging. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Jared
The
Walsh.
first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Ripped to short. Whips it across. 1 out in the second. Now it's Anthony Rendon.
The second baseman,
Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Gio Urshela to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
And now 2-2. That's to third. Oh, great stop. The throw. Young over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien.
The second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Semien checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 2-2 now. Semien waits. And that one almost got him. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 1 down. Here's Josh Young.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Josh Young.
And the pitch. Well struck left field. Ward going back on this one. Looking up and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the veteran catcher, Max Stassi.
Max Stassi.
The 1-1. Good eye right there.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, David Fletcher. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. He goes down looking. And now here is Taylor Ward. And here it comes. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mike Trout. Going to count 1-2. Stassi, the lead runner, out at second. Ward at first. One gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy has turned into a beast. Two on, two outs. And that's outside. First and second, two down. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Leody Taveras. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The wind to the pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. And a swing and a miss, and two away now. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Grounded out his first time. Kicks and fires. Slider clips the zone. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So now it's Corey Seager, man at second, and it's fouled away.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that's too high. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Walsh, and Seager is set down. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
Hit hard, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Now it's going to be ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Walsh retired. Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate.
Second baseman, Anthony
Renfroe takes his lead at third with one away. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Two gone. Here's Gio Urshela. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Gio Urshela.
2 outs. Check swing. Went around. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
The first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Ripped to first, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Bounced up the middle. Fletcher whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Here's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1.
Semien.
Next offering is downstairs. He swings and fouls one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
2-2 now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his second homer this series, and they inch closer. It's 2-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Josh Young will hit next. Almost drove one. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Owen White.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Max Stassi comes up to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Out towards left center. One up, one down. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's David Fletcher. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, center field. Tavares going after it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that one got a piece of him.
It's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's a speed threat, Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And that's in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
In the air, left field, down the line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. And a 1-1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Misses outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, Fletcher tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now Jack Sawinski, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The 2-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Leody Taveras. A switch hitter batting right. 3-1 now.
Well, they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the DH, Ezekiel Duran, 1 for 2. The pitch. And strike 2. That one drifts inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score. Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Griffin Cannon.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's Corey Seager. Sawinski over at second. Durant at first. 2 out of the inning. Strike 2.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just off the outside edge. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Swung on, belted. Ward on the move, racing back. Still going back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. On a strike. The pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Such a good hitter, good player, but when he's in strikeout mode, they can just pile up pretty quickly.
The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. And the right-hander deals. That one missing inside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Taveras raging back towards the wall. That one is gone. Jared Walsh blasts one out, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Just off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. First and second, 2 down. Max Stassi, the next to hit for the Angels. Kicks and deals.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now it's going to be David Fletcher.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And here's a 3-2. And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward.
Ward.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Nathaniel Lowe. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2.
Well, these Rangers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 2-2 now. In the air, left side. Ward makes the grab, 1 down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one finds the corner, and a count 1-2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Righty delivers. And that one is inside. And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Hine, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Slings to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Righty reliever out of the pen, Jonathan Hernandez. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now batting, Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. 1-1 now.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. An absolute blast to left. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-1. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One and 2 now. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Renfroe is retired. And next for the Angels, Jared Walsh.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And that one ripped to left. Sawinski makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Loup.
Number 28, Aaron Loup.
Down the third baseman,
Lead
Josh
off
Young.
for the Rangers.
The Rangers
The third
in
baseman.
striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And now it's even up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Renfroe on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. The 2-2. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. 2 down. So next to hit for Texas, Jack Sawinski. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Urshela sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. John King gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's the second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Three 2 now. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Urshela steps in. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2 now. And that's in the dirt. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Max Stassi. 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off foul. To the right side. Simeon toss over to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Matt Moore.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers.
The center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Ball to strike. Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
And out number 1 on the grab.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he deals. Off the mark there. The count now 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And that's ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Jimmy Herget comes on now.
Number 46, Jimmy Herget.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Seager off of first with 2 away. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes the 2-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Ward brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Next offering is outside. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. Mike Trout, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 2-1. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
New pitcher now, Taylor Hearn. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit for the Angels. Next pitch just misses. And a full count now. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And now Hunter Renfroe. The 1-1. Slider misses outside. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Here's a chopper to short. Seager tosses to first, and Renfroe is retired. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth, digging in, Jonah Heim. Ninth inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Heim gets his lead at first with nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now the count filled up 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Here comes Ryan Tepera to the
Your
hill.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Stops it on a slide. The throw over to Fletcher. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. The pitch. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be. Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated. And if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now the count is even. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run. And Garcia is out. David Bednar on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a pitch. And now it's filled up. Second and third, 2 down. Is just 1 strike away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The kick, the 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 3-2. And the Angels are moving on. They're off to the American League Championship Series.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations, boys. Get ready for the ALCS.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.